This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world, good world gone bad.
All right, so this is kind of an episode 0. I always do an episode 0 to my Rimworld series because I like to be honest and upfront and say, we're going to spend a lot of time just prepping. Because you've got to get into the world, and then you've got to assign everybody's jobs. So this video, we're going to leave up the webcam, we're going to leave up the chat, and we're just going to talk through who everybody is. Keep typing online when I'm trying to say mobile. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, it is not on mobile. No, Rimworld is way too intense. It's visually, you're going to be like, my phone plays better things than this. But like the back end of it, all of the computations that it's doing, a phone could never handle it. Kyle was the first image, and I used that image as a base for the style of all the others, so everyone has a part of Kyle on them. That's so great. All right, so for anyone interested in mods, here's the mods that we've got. Harmony, Core, Hugs, obviously. We are going to be using crowd control. The main mod we are taking advantage of is Prepare Carefully, which I'm really excited about. That allows us to do what we're about to do. Green World makes the world a little bit greener. Animal Tab gives us more functionality on animals. Growable Ambrosia, that allows us to grow Ambrosia, which is very helpful. And Mining Priority, that mine valuable ores before tunneling through rock. So those are mods, pretty minimal as far as mods go. So we're going to set up a new colony. There's dragon-like things. Turn that down just a touch. Actually, can I do this live? I don't know. I can. Okay. So here's the other thing we're going to be doing. One of the big things with my Rimworld videos that I didn't want to do Rimworld live because I could not capture this live until I figured out a way to do it. One of the things I love with my Rimworld videos is I manually add the thematic music at any given point. Well, I have a bunch of folders separated by theme hooked up to my Stream Deck so that now if something funny happens, it'll fade out from chill and go to funny. If something suspenseful happens after something funny, we can go into the suspenseful music. And then, of course, if we get into a fight. So you live get the custom soundtrack effects. Then there's chaos. Maybe, Tyler. It's starting off with my most devoted viewers. I may add more later. There's one in particular I want to add, two in particular I want to add. There's chaos, and then there's also sad. Oh, Butterbear, you would love Rimworld. Because, Brett, you throw pennies at my face every other stream. That's how. But I'm your biggest fan, so just... That's not the badge of honor you think it is, Tyler. Okay, so anyways, we're going to do the typical crash landed theme, or scenario. We are going to be playing... This is where it gets tricky, okay? Because look. I actually haven't played around with the crowd control points yet. They will be adjusted. I don't know if we'll get to crowd control tonight. Tonight may just be episode 0. And so I don't know what to expect from you guys in terms of crowd control, because there's a lot of evil stuff y'all could do. Because of that, I think I'm gonna just go with easy, not peaceful, but easy. We're gonna go with community builder. Now, the reason I may lean toward adventure story, which I think you can change this, I may be wrong. But you typically start this game with 13 or 3 people, and I'm starting with 13 of you. So, runs to the store and buys an 8-foot fan. For your own sake, don't say that in public. Oh, that's because of Rimworld. That's because of the stuff that can happen in Rimworld. That doesn't surprise me. It should say that when I do the random one-off Hell Let Loose. I almost said Hell Froze Over, and I was like, that's not what it's called. But anyways, so we're going to do community builder. It gets chaotic enough. I'm terrible at the game. That's fine. We're here for the social stuff, and then we need to be able to reload at any time in case there's a problem. I do like to go ahead and just spend some time to generate an entire planet. And let's go. So this will take a hot minute. Yeah, Butterbear, you should go back and watch the old Rimworld series. They are some of my finest work yet. I'm going to allow it because it's simply a typo. I'll be taking a cool hour. The public image, my only request is that you don't bully me on my channel. Do it, Rock. Do it. Oh, that was the Kirimp. Oh, Kirimp's not going to bully you. Rock might. Okay. Also, I like to generate the whole planet just because it looks cool. Come on now. That's so awesome. So we want to find somewhere with lots of rocks and somewhere that is coastal or on a river. Something with water and something that has good temperature. Just curious how that's looking. So that is 76 to 88. That's not bad. Average temp 81. Okay, so we're getting a little bit cooler here. These are great temps. Ooh. What about down here? Even better, 57 to 90. So a little bit colder and a little bit warmer. But the average is really good. Do we have any like bad people near us? Don't think so. Let's check over here. It's a little cooler. No, we do. Oh no, I don't want tropical rainforest. What is it? A temperate forest. Do you want a temperate forest? Listen, I am bad enough at the game as it is. Okay. The only problem, by the way, with the music cue thing is I have to keep remembering to hit it anytime a song ends, which is fine. A little bit of silence will go a long way. Emily fully agreed with that statement, that a little bit of silence goes a long way. Yeah, Tyler's gonna be like, is the music muted? No, it's okay. I'll remember. Yeah, so this is all, yeah, that's all tropical rainforest. We don't want that. So we do want that lighter green. Okay, so I kind of liked this area up here. Where was it? Here. That's pretty good. 50 to 89, 52 to 89. It's definitely not cold. There's a city here. They're not very hostile, if I read that right. I don't remember if I read that right or not. So I think we're gonna go there. But let's just peruse. That's over in, where is that one? Amcho Lake. This may seem like a silly thing to stress over, but trust me. I have had many a games ruined by picking the wrong location. Yeah, see, that's too cold. Okay, that's all tropical. That's cool that the sun moves as you click, so you can see what you're clicking on. Tell him, Karamp. Hey, Emily. Come around here, do me a favor. I don't know if I've told you about this yet. Put this ear in. Ice cream can wait. Here, put your ear in. Tap that piano button for me. Yeah. I do it to drive Hilldragon crazy. Oh, goodness. Oh, Tyler. Oh, Tyler. Ooh, here's an island. I wonder if nobody will come get us. I know that's not how it works. It's also too cold. Okay, let's go back to where we were. Up here. Oh, I found it so fast. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, we're going to take this one. Now, here is prepare carefully. You ready for this? This is where it gets awesome. We just hit load preset, 2024 series, load preset, boom. There you all are. So real quick, just run down, tell everybody what they're doing, what they are and what they're good at or bad at. So we've got Brett Wolf. As a child, was a pet keeper, and as an adult is now a tamer. So he's really good with animals and good with plants and pretty good with medical as well. It's Kyle, who's a streamer. As a kid, though, he was a musical kid. He's very artistic and crafty, and he's pretty darn good at cooking and shooting, or at least passionate about them. Rockwitcha, as a child, was a steward's assistant and has become a space bartender. He's very passionate about cooking. He learned from Ronald McDonald. Then we got Butterbear. Butterbear, that's the best mask I can find for you to match your character. But Butterbear, surprising to no one, was a digger as a child and as an adult an explosives expert and is really good at mining and crafting. Those are his two passions. Can you change profiles once the game has started? Like their personalities? No. Once the game is started, that is set. Gypsy. We got Gypsy here, who as a child was a country child and as an adult became a wildlife ranger because she's our resident Australian. Yes, you yearned for the mines. Gypsy is also really good with animals and plants and cooking and shooting. Then there's Myron, who as a child was a help desk worker and as an adult is an explorer and writer. She's not, I need to make her more passionate about something. She was very well-rounded. We need to bump this up a little bit. Just make her more good at everything. Maybe more passionate at, she does do social media stuff, but I feel like that's work and she doesn't actually enjoy it. I'm going to go with cooking and animals. I like to give people at least one super passionate thing. Brian, my brother, childhood, he was a bookworm, and as an adult, a particle physicist. He's maxed out on intellectual. He's also good at construction, cooking, crafting, and art. Then there's Falcon, who as a child was a philosopher, and as an adult, a renowned professor. He cannot shoot or do melee. Brian, okay. It was Brett Wolf had a couple things. Brett couldn't do art or social. Falcon, good at social and good at intellectual, but can't shoot or do melee. Indigo Sun, as a child, was a Marine cadet, and as an adult is a network engineer. Hey, Utah, how's it going? Indy is really passionate and good at shooting, construction, and then he's also intellectual. Kirimp, as a child, was a farm mechanic, and now as an adult is an expert handyman. He's the help. And then, so he's passionate and really good at construction, mining, cooking, and plants. Hilldragon. He condoned this joke, okay? He condoned it. He made himself the handyman, okay? But it is still really funny. What is this arrow here? Oh, okay. It's only on his because I was hovering over it. Hilldragon as a child was a drug mule and is now as an adult a pirate sympathizer. He also has a chemical fascination, which means he wants drugs. And he wants the hard ones. Hilldragon, as usual, is going to be the one causing trouble. He's very passionate about stabbing people and things, cooking animals, and crafting. He will not do planting. Which is funny, though, because he wants everyone else to make his drugs for him. That's what that means. We're going to keep it. I was going to potentially change that so that he could do plants. But no, he can't plant. He can't do art. He can't do medical, he can't do social, and he can't do intellectual. He stabs and he smokes. Internetless Charles. Tyler, next time at church, make sure I introduce you to Internetless Charles. I mean, I'm sure you know him, but like, I don't know that you know who he is. No, shush, Kieran, it's true. It's true. He wants the synthetic stuff. Yeah. So Charles, as a child, was an awkward nerd, but is now as an adult a deep space surveyor. And I liked this intro too. Oh, see, I got to remember. I need my music. Charles was a deep space surveyor. He studied which worlds were the most suitable for colonization. His expeditions were met by hostile natives, green-painted space women, and wannabe Greek gods. Surviving many firefights, he learned to build rudimentary lathes and rock cannons to fend off enemies. I don't know, I just liked that one for a space Charles. And then last but not least is Dio. As a child was a game fanatic, and now as an adult is a roboticist. Dio can't cook or plant or do art, but he's very intellectual, crafty, and good at construction. So I'm gonna save this preset because I made some changes. Just in case something happens. And I do have a relationship set up so that my brother and I are actually brothers in the game. And in terms of what we're starting with, this may seem overkill, but I've bumped it up a lot because there's 13 of us, not 3. Did I read your resume? Good. I also thought you'd like that. So packaged survival meals, we got 200 of those, 100 medicine, a good assortment of weapons of varying degrees of things. We've got 2 wolves and a duck. Does anyone else have a silly idea for an animal that might be in Rimworld that we should add to our pack? I'm open to ideas. What, Em? Oh, a capybara. What an idea. Shush! Shush! You can be a character later. I can add characters later, I think. I found a mod that I think does it. A pet rock. I don't even know. Doomsday rocket launcher and triple rocket launcher. Goat and bear for Simon. Oh, Butterbear, that's a great idea. I'm worried about the bear, but we're gonna take it. Except I need to make sure, since the gender kind of matters, not that it really matters in the game, but so honey for the grizzly bear, and then Harold for the goat. Nice. Meerkat. I don't know if meerkats are in this. Nope, no meerkats. And I don't think there's hippos either. All right, save preset, overwrite. All right, here we go. I've already got, oh wait, don't I have a llama? Oh, I thought I did have a llama. No llamas. There's alpacas. It's the closest I've got for you. There, consider yourself in it. Hot shot alpaca. Okay. The 13 of you awake in your crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens. Oh wait, I need some music for this. Here we go. To the sound of sirens and ripping metal, you barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. And away we go. So, step number one. Step number one, go in and allow everything. Because otherwise they won't touch it. What's that? Oh. I can't click. Okay, that's... Oh, there we go. Click below. Hello? Toots. Oh, and I need to rename the animals too while I'm thinking about it. Animals. Okay, so I definitely... Okay, so they have not chose... Oh, I can choose. Okay. So Tootsie is already bonded to Gypsy, so we're going to let Gypsy have Tootsie, which is one wolf. The other wolf is Irina. We're going to get that one to Brett. We'll figure out the other ones can happen naturally. I'm not worried about those. Okay, so we need to name the capybara Donut. I got to figure out which one that is. We'll figure that out. We'll get to that. Okay. Allow. Okay, I need y'all to move so I can click that. There we go. Okay, anything else forbidden? Okay, we got some wood forbidden. Okay, and I will do my best to stay as zoomed in as I possibly can, because I know it gets really tiny when I'm zoomed out. Okay, so all that stuff is ready and set up, but now we need to spend the next, 30 minutes analyzing this screen right here. Oh, that would make sense. I can do that. Well, let me make sure that you are actually good with animals. I think you were. Okay, you're not great with animals, but we will try. The bear is, who's the bear? Crystal. Okay, so the bear needs to be name change if I can. I'm not even, control click to rename. Honey. And then we will have that try to be Butterbear. Butterbear. We'll assign Butterbear to handling. Now can we see where the capybara is? Oh, that's a hare. I didn't choose a hare. That must be just a random one. Where is the capybara? There's a raccoon over there. Have I told y'all about the baby raccoons at work? We have baby raccoons at work, and we named them Harry and Marv. My greatest idea yet. Okay, goat. The capybara's got to be wandering somewhere. He'll show up. Okay, workload. We want to do manual priorities. Actually, hold on. Oh, never mind. Okay, we gotta go one at a time through this. No, I am not naming the alpaca Hotshot Llama 708. Okay, so firefight needs to be a 1 for everybody. So what we're doing here is we're setting a priority for when they will do what. The lower the number, the earlier they will do it. So firefight means if there's a fire, they will go put out the fire. Hilldragon, in his previous character of Rimworld, decided to make a character that was a pyromaniac who would start fires but not fight them. And it was both the best and worst thing ever. Okay, Doctor, and we can see, if we look at this, you can kind of see who's better at it because it'll be brighter. So Brett Wolf, clearly our Doctor. So that is his top priority. But Rakwitcha, somehow, is pretty decent at medical as well. And he's passionate about it, so we'll let him do that. I guess they trained you in first aid at McDonald's or something. Gypsy's not bad at it either. We'll make her a 2. Brian a 2. Indigo Sun a 2. Maybe just Brian a 3. Everybody else, though, I mean, no, I don't want any of y'all doing it. So those are our only doctors. Bed rest is if you are having physical ailments, you will go rest in bed. I want everybody to do that. So we're going to set that to a 1 for everybody. Basic tasks, which are like flicking switches and releasing prisoners and opening doors and stuff like that. I'm going to set that to a 2 for everybody. Because these things are clearly more important than that. But Brian, he needs to go flick a switch before he checks on a patient. So your low handler stat won't impact the bear's demise. It just may take him longer to be good at things because the animals level up and gain like abilities and become better at being pets, and you can command them to do things. I actually had to do an online first aid and STD course today. Well, good for you. We're in safe hands. Okay, so wardening. What is wardening again? Manage, feed, chat with, and recruit prisoners. Oh, so this is the social people. So that's going to be me and Falcon. Gypsy's okay. We'll put her at a 3. Rock's okay. We'll put him at a 4. Indy's pretty good. We'll put him at a 2. And Dio's pretty good. We'll put him at a 2. For handle animals, Brett Wolf is obviously a 1. Gypsy is obviously a 1. I'm pretty decent. I'm just going to put me at a 4, though. Myron's very passionate about it. Let's let her be a 1. She's not as good at it, but she'll improve at it faster. Hilldragon's pretty good. Let's put him at a 2. Butterbear, let's set that as a 2 for you, since you've got honey. Dio, I'm gonna set that as a 4. If you get really bored, you can go pet an animal if you want. All right, cooking. Let's reset this so I can more easily see the brightness of each square. So cooking, Rock is obviously our chef. I'm not bad though. I'm gonna set that at a 2. Cooking is pretty important. Myron's pretty good too. Let's set that at a 2. Gypsy's good. Let's set that as a 2. Brian enjoys it. Falcon's pretty good, but let's set that as a 3 because Falcon's gonna be much more useful in other places. Because this is what happens. You do 2 sweeps of this. You do 1 sweep where you just look at each individual skill and how they play out. But then you go down and you look at each person individually and see, no, I really need this person focusing on X, Y, Z. Are the Wordle shorts still up? Yeah, I haven't removed anything. So cooking, oh yeah, Hilldragon's passionate about it. Let's set him at a 2, and Kieran's passionate about it. Let's set him at a 2 as well. No, we'll do a 2 for now. No, let's just do a 3 for them. All right, hunting, Brett Wolf will be good at that, and Gypsy. And Mary Kondo, she's a 5.5, which I actually don't understand how she got a 0.5 in there. Let's just set her at a 2. Indy's a good shot, so let's put him at a 1. Hilldragon, 2. Actually, Hilldragon may end up with a 1 on that because he's not very helpful at a lot of other things. Charles, let's do a 3. Dio, a 3. And me, a 2. No, you wouldn't, because when you're hunting for food, you don't want to blow up the animal. All right, construction. This is where we're a little weak, except for Kieran. Where's my button? Here we go.
Gracias, gracias, muchas gracias.
Oh, I'm a terrible friend. I'm pretty good at it though too, so I'm gonna put that at a 1. That may get adjusted. And you might think, well, it's construction. It's not anything too particularly difficult. Well, no, it is, because you can fail the construction if you're not good enough. So I'm gonna do 2s for everybody else, basically. Yeah, put that at a 2 for Hilldragon, 2 for Charles, 2 for Dio. We may make another 1 in there somewhere. All right, growing. Okay, growing. Best people are Brett Wolf. Brett's so useful. He's got so many 1s. I'm gonna have to adjust some of these. Kieran is also really good at cooking. Gypsy is 2. I'm gonna set Brett Wolf preemptively to a 2 there. That's growing, not cooking. My bad. Growing. Rock and Myron. Let's put that at a 2. Yeah, that's it for growing. All right, mining. This is obviously Butterbear's forte, but Brett's pretty good at it. I'm gonna go ahead and lower that though, because he's got so many other gifts. Mining shouldn't be his shtick. Myron, let's just do a 3 for now. Indy's pretty decent. We'll do a 2. Kirimp, let's just leave that as a 3. Charles, let's go to 3. And Dio, let's go to 3. I feel like some of those are going to be upped because digging can be pretty important. All right, plant cutting. Let's go 2 on Brett Wolf. This one isn't terribly important. As you go down the list, the things kind of get less urgent, but there's still some people who are better at the things. My eyes shifted over to the wrong column. Gypsy, let's do a 2 there. 3. 2 for Kirimp. They're no good at that. Okay. Smithing. Let's clear this out. So smithing is where Charles and Dio are very helpful, as well as Butterbear. So there's our smiths. Oh, thank you. Everybody else. Brett's not bad at that, but let's do a 3 for now. I'm passionate about it, so let's do a 2. Rock, let's just put you out at 4. Gypsy, 4. Oh, she's passionate about it. I'll do a 2 there. He's passionate about it. I'll do a 2. 4, 4, 2, and he's passionate, so we'll do a 2. It's a lot of smithing. I mean, everybody's got it. I don't know that I've ever had that. Okay, Butterbear, also Taylor. Butterbear's going to be making everything for us. Butterbear, Charles, and Dio. Realistically, though, these are the same. These both pull from the same thing, so we're just going to make these numbers the same. Art is artistic, so that's a different skill. So Kyle, we'll set that as a 1 for him, even though it's realistically not that important, but I'm not going to have art jobs all the time. Rock, he's passionate about it, so I'll set it at a 3. Butterbear's pretty good. I'm going to do that at 2. Who's this? Mary Kondo, let's just do a 4. Brian, let's set that as a 2. Falcon, 2. And that's it for that. All right, crafting. Is there any option for someone to take care of mental health? That is doctor, and possibly patient. No, that's just warden. I was thinking it might be wardening, but that's just with prisoners. But yeah, doctor is, I think I don't know if they do any social medicine or mental medicine, whatever the problem may be. Yeah, Rock, we're going by the stats, whether they're real or not. Crafting, Brett Wolf, let's go with a 3. Kyle, 2. Butterbear, 1. Butterbear's gonna make all the things and mine all the things. Rock, 4. Gypsy, 3. Myron, 2. Brian, 2. 3 there. 3 there. I know what Brian and Falcon are going to be doing the whole time. Well, or Brian, Brian and Charles. They're my researchers. All right, you're passionate in it, Hilldragon. I'll make that a 2 for you. It's one of the few things you can do for us. Oh, you're really good at that. So that's a 1 and a 1. Okay, hauling. This is like moving things around. We're gonna come back to hauling. Cleaning as well. We're gonna come back to that. Research, definitely Brian. They've even got the gold thing. The gold. I don't know that I've ever seen that. I think it's because they're maxed out on it. So Brian and Charles are definitely researching, but Falcon needs to as well. Indigo can. Let's just set it at a 2 though. Dio's really good at it as well. We'll do a 1 on Dio. I don't want to worry about anybody else doing research. Like, I'll set it as a 4. She can get a 2. Okay, now we go 1 by 1 and see what they're each good at. And see if there's any adjustments we need to make or like who can be hauling and cleaning. So Brett Wolf is our animal handler and hunter. His next steps are growing and plant cutting. I'm gonna set his haul and clean to 2 because I definitely want them higher than his craft, tailor, smithing, and mining. Kyle is construction, smithing, tailoring, art, crafting. Handle is low. Kyle doesn't really have any 3s. So I'm going to leave his haul and I'm going to make his haul 2 and his clean 3. And I'll set somebody else, probably the opposite. The help should be cleaning, right? Oh, why didn't I think about that, Kieran? You're supposed to do everything for us. All right. Rock is going to be cooking and growing, both of which are really important and take up a lot of time. So I'm not going to make him clean any more than a 3. No one will be a 4 on cleaner haul, that's for sure. Butterbear can't clean or haul, so that's where he's going to stay. Gypsy is handle animals, hunt, and grow. I'm going to have Gypsy... She's going to stay on 3 for those. Myron definitely can move up. She only has a 1 on handle. In fact, I'm going to set, oh, it's perfect for Mary Kondo to haul and clean. My Mary Kondo, she likes your inventories all nice and clean and tidy. So of course she would be the person to haul things where they need to go and to clean up. It's amazing. It's perfect. Brian can't haul or clean. Falcon, let's set those to 2s because he's only researching and wardening. And researching takes up a lot of time, but there's a lot of other people researching potentially. Well, good, Butterbear, because you can't even do them. You will be setting stuff down and not putting it where it needs to go. So that was Falcon. Indy could be a 2 on these. He doesn't have any other 1s. So let's set those to a 2. Well, his 1 is hunting, which isn't happening all the time. So I'm going to set his haul to 1. Kirimp, let's go ahead and set his haul and clean to 2. Okay, yeah, let's set the clean to 1. Let's carry out the joke. He's gonna be the help and clean. Hilldragon, he can haul. Yeah, let's set him as a... No, he needs to be a 1 on hauling. Let's be real here. He's not a 1 on anything. He takes his drugs. They get him energized. Well, I mean, depending on which drug it is, and then he does the carrying. Charles and Dio. Okay, so the smithing, tailoring, and crafting are important in like spurts. Well, let's just change them both to 2s. I do like hauling and cleaning to be high because if everybody just keeps up with it a little bit, both of them, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, now I want to find, we're almost ready to get started. That took way less time than I thought it would. I know. Well, okay, let's do the animals. And then I remember something else I need to do. Okay, so there's the duck. Polo the duck. Brutus the goat. Which that needs to be Harold. Jesse the alpaca, Honey the bear. There's our capybara. All right, this is Donut the capybara. Let's... Oh, what does that mean? Uh-oh, sorry. Honey was bonded to Charles Butterbear. But wait. Charles doesn't even have handling very well, whatever. Okay, he's gonna do it now. Yeah, there's other wild animals that aren't tamed. Our animals are actually already tamed. Thank you for understanding. Actually, I didn't even give you handling throughout all of that. Oh, no, I did. Here, can I give you the duck? I'm gonna give you the duck. Because I think that's hilarious. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Some of these can do special things. The animal will be assigned a master whom it will follow and defend. And then this one will some of these will attack, they will rescue, and they will haul. That's fantastic. So what is this here? This is sterilize. Is that like to put down? Or is that to clean? I don't know what they mean by that phrasing. This isn't a mod, so I don't know. Expected meat amount. Oh no, there's slaughter. There's slaughter released to the wild and medical. So I guess I don't know what that is meant to mean. Yeah, we haven't moved much. Don't worry, Brett. You're still alive. Who is... Oh, some random person on Instagram wanting to send me a message. No, thank you. Go away. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do, we've got the animals sorted. We need to get weapons sorted. So, let's look through this. I know Indy is my best shooter. So Indy, I want you to pick up this assault rifle. Brett, you are also a good shooter, but you're also going to be hunting. So I want you to take one of these bolt action rifles. And who else is pretty decent? I think I was pretty decent. I'm not the best. Can I have the shotgun? I'm going to take the shotgun. Because if anybody shoots somebody, I want it to be me. Gypsy, you take... Oh, which one's taken? Trying to see which items. Okay, this one's left. All right, Gypsy gets a bolt action rifle. Myron, you can take the revolver. And he's got his. Hilldragon's going to want a knife, or better yet, a sword. I'm going to give Hilldragon a long sword. Charles is pretty decent at shooting. He can have the auto pistol, and Dio's pretty good as well. I think I've got another revolver around here somewhere, or Dio can have the bow. Oh, there we go. You can have the machine pistol. Nice. Okay. You have a spatula. Rock, you're gonna get, it looks like a spatula, but it's a mace. So you're gonna get the mace. Butterbear, you're gonna get a bow. A great bow. Brian doesn't get a weapon. Falcon doesn't get, I mean, Brian could have a weapon. I guess he needs to defend himself. Brian, pick up a knife. Kirimp gets a weapon. Let's give Kirimp the, there's like an axe somewhere. There it is. The breach axe. Hilldragon's got his knife. Charles has his gun. Dio. Did I send Dio to pick up a gun? Yeah, he's getting the machine pistol. Okay, so everybody should be equipped now with a weapon who can handle a weapon well enough. Falcon can't. Okay, that makes me feel good. Okay, now let's take a look around us, see what we're dealing with. Okay, whoa, what is this? Oh, when you zoom out, you see little highlights on the animals. That's so helpful. Why does Hilldragon have a top hat and I forgot about your top hat. We will make you a top hat. Well, let's be fair though. It's not really a top hat. It's a bowler. So that's why I didn't give it to you. I think we can make a top hat. I think. I may be wrong on that, but we will make you one. I totally forgot about that. Can I get Donut and tame her? Sure. We shall see. We shall try. And what is this here? Tameness. Oh, no. Leave the tameness. Okay. So let's look around. We have a nice little structure started here. Usually I dig into a mountain and build my home in the mountain. Just because there's so much of it for where I like to build. For security reasons, it's very nice and handy. This is where most of our raiding parties will come from there, and from over here. Okay. Oh, I also need to look for, eventually our power will be from these geysers. So we need to look for those. So there's not one back here. There's one down here. It's two down here. That's eventually where we'll get all of our power from. So we want to be near one or two of them. So I think we will build up our settlement. Maybe up in here, but it'll have to be near this to get our power. I say what we'll probably do is we'll build walls here for defense and walls. Well, I guess. Really, we just need to block off this and this. And they have to come through one of those points. As long as I don't break through anywhere else over here, which I don't have to. So I think that's what we'll do. So that's the end of episode 0. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Adios. Goodbye.